This is Will.
This is Alex.
Welcome back to another episode of They Mostly Come Out of Me. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
After a week off, we back. Your favorite micro podcasters are back.
Your favorite babbies.
We are back and ready for action.
Yes. There's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. Before we get into all the stuff we're going to talk about, and there's a heavy caveat we need to talk about before we even get into the movie,
which we'll probably mention every time we have a movie of this guy.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get into that, please go like, comment, subscribe, become part of this beautiful community we're building. It really helps out the podcast. We love it. We love to see it. Get your recommendations in. We do it every 5 episodes.
Yes, recommendations.
Windows
very important.
10, shut the fuck up. Sorry. It's like blasting an update
Will's
at me.
Laptop has things to say.
It does. We have more to say, though. So please, go do all that fun stuff. Really helps us out. Really helps build the community. We have an amazing community. I love it. And, we just need you to do that, and then you can enjoy the episode.
Like one of you dropped another recommendation for us?
We have another one. We will get to it. Sorry I didn't respond to you on Instagram, but I did see it, and it has been added. And I will be better about checking those in the future.
We saw it.
We did see it. So it has been added, and we have not watched it yet.
No, we have not.
Let's get into our first of many, probably.
Yes,
on
all
the
of
podcast. Steven Seagal movie.
So,
okay.
Where do you start? Where do you start with this?
Let me start with. I loved Steven Seagal. Okay.
Yes. Very important.
Now let's
past tense.
Let's get this out of the way real quick. I do not agree with anything he is currently doing.
We can say this. We're far enough into the episode.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal is a gigantic piece of shit.
He is a gigantic.
He has absolutely
he very much is
gotten the brain rot.
He has squandered everything he has built.
He's a full bootlicking sack of shit, which only makes this more like
it is kind of
sad.
It is kind of weird. Okay, so it's weird. Like, we're not that podcast to get like super political, but like it is weird seeing where Steven Seagal is now compared to where he came from, which is stuff like Above the Law, which is what we watched tonight.
Yes.
Which is about like immigration and fucking crime lords and
corruption, government
from like the top down, like government corruption, CIA corruption, FBI corruption,
war crimes, and
it's actually insane. It's kind of like the irony is like slapping me in the face, like watching this movie, and then knowing where he ended up,
knowing what a giant sack of shit he is.
It's jarring. It is very jarring because I haven't watched this movie in a very long time. I'll be honest. It's not my first. It wasn't my first like Steven Seagal movie. I think it was Under Siege is my favorite.
I think that was
my first one.
I think that was my first one too.
Which we probably will watch on the podcast.
100% because I love it.
We've started this interesting time in the podcast.
Well, here's the thing.
We start getting into big action movie. Now,
this movie kind of is one of the first.
This movie. Okay, this review is probably going to be a lot of like talk about how our favorite generation of action movies came to be, which is the late 80s, early 90s, just
90s on, late 80s, 90s on, like martial arts
into like the early 2000s,
action hero kind of thing.
Because let's be honest, and like even though he's a piece of shit, even though he's fucking awful, and I hate everything he stands for now, you cannot deny that this is one of the movies that kicked off this whole
like. Well, that only makes it's almost more bittersweet because like watching this like watching this, and I'll kind of mention like an interesting tidbit later. Like, but watching this, he has talent.
He does.
Like, he's actually a good actor.
He's a good martial artist. He's a good actor. Like, this is like one of his first roles. I think it's like one.
It is his first role.
Like his first big role. Yeah, ever.
And
like the acting is a little like touch and go here and there, but like he hones it in.
Yeah.
And especially in his next couple movies, like he's really good.
Yeah.
And like there's a reason he became such a big action star in this genre. But my God,
one of the reasons
he is insufferable now.
One of the fun fact for you, okay?
And I know we're like it's weird because we're like praising the movie, right? And we're praising Steven Seagal right now
in the moment of this movie.
The problem is I cannot praise the man now. He's fucking horrible.
The funny thing is he is one of the.
He is such a chode now.
He is one of the things that inspired this podcast.
He is.
There is a movie of his which was way down the line, called Kill Switch. And I remember
we did talk about the Kill Switch quite a bit in the first early stages of setting up the podcast.
But now we're kind of like coming around to, it's unavoidable. Kill Switch is an awful movie that I tried watching, and at the time I got like maybe 30 minutes into it and I was like, this is fucking
If you want a fun watch, just go watch. It's a scene from Kill Switch. Just look up Kill Switch on YouTube. Just go there.
Kill Switch like 2009
and you'll see a thing of a guy looking up at a window, right? Watch that video and you will know instantly how the quality you're getting with Kill Switch, because
insufferable.
It is insane, and it is insufferable, and the action scenes are so fucking shit, and I don't know how Steven Seagal went from this, what we just watched,
to that,
to Kill Switch and beyond. I mean, he's just gotten worse.
And I remember watching Kill Switch, or trying to watch Kill Switch, and then I told you, I dare you to go and watch Kill Switch, and you stopped the movie around the same time I did, and you're like, I can't do this. This is stupid. And it was one of the things that inspired us
to make this podcast. Because
I was just like, it's kind of fun to like watch stupid shit.
Well, it's really weird. This is going to be an interesting episode. Because like Steven Seagal used to be like super respectful of like his martial art, and he was very respectful of like
it's also like
the culture around his martial art, and he was very respectful of like different cultures and stuff like this. I don't know what happened. I don't know, like
he's fucking psychotic.
His brain just fucking fried. I don't know what happened.
And it's like, I don't know. It's just like, because you watch this, and this is the first movie he ever did, right out the gate. This is the first movie he did, and it was a hit, and it helped kick off this. Like, this movie and a couple of others really kicked off this new wave of these kind of mid to low budget action movies that were really popular, and I loved them. I love this shit. I loved it growing up, and it still just, I don't know, it just warms my heart watching this kind of stuff.
I love this shit. Let's talk about the movie, because I don't want the whole episode to be about what a giant
the depression
goddamn piece of shit Steven Seagal is right now.
Let's just imagine.
Let's take it back, because we're going to be praising him in this movie. And so I just wanted to kind of like, we wanted to get that out of the way, that
let's imagine modern day doesn't exist.
We're going to separate what he is now
to what you would see,
what he came from.
Yeah, what you would see if you watched this movie back in the day.
So with a heavy caveat, we are going to now review Above the Law, which is an absolute fucking banger of a action movie. And it kicked off like our favorite like arc, like our favorite era of like action movies.
Yes, this movie is for us.
This and Kickboxer are just
extremely important.
Like really important for like action movie fans. And if you know, you know.
If you haven't
seen it, go watch it.
Yes, I would say this. If you haven't seen this, and I think you should watch it. Like, if you're into like action movies, you're into like conspiracy movies and all that, you should watch this.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I will say that right out of the gate. It's
Yes.
really good, and Steven Skull is good in this movie.
Like it's an actual movie.
So let's get into Above the Law.
And you know what you're getting into because the opening of the movie is
Well, it's like his background, right? So it's showing that he
was raised, his parents were from Italy.
Yep,
he was raised to be patriotic.
Yep, and then he went and did like a dojo.
He saw a martial arts practitioner at like a baseball game one day,
Yep.
and he got fascinated
with like
Aikido.
Aikido, yeah.
And he went off and became like one of the first Americans.
He went to Japan, which, to his credit, to Steven Skull,
and this is like this part is true.
He did actually start like a Aikido. He was like one of the very first like Americans, like a non-Japanese person to start a Aikido.
This movie also made Aikido mainstream.
Yeah, it's like he did actually do that.
Yes.
Like that is something he actually did. Which is weird. Again, it's weird that he was so into the culture and so like just
a normal
guy at this point. He was just like a normal guy that wanted people to train in Aikido and like do all this stuff. Because he actually did that, and then it kind of starts after it kind of explains what like Steven Seagal did. It's like they're in the Vietnam War,
the disillusion, because you see like footage of the protests,
right?
And you see police brutality,
and you see
Nixon talking about people being above the law, which you already know where they're going with this.
The movie, of course, and
you know where they're going with this. They're in Vietnam.
He's like a special operative in Vietnam, and they have POWs, and they're torturing them.
And there's these goons that show up from the CIA, and they are just straight up torturing these guys.
They're like horrible, awful people.
Yes.
Like Steven Seagal became.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think he tortures people. Well, maybe, I don't know. I guess we won't get into that.
He tortures us with his movies.
I guess we won't get into that. But anyway, so he sees one of these guys, and this is important because it's kind of foreshadowing for the rest of the...
Well, this guy is
he's an older guy. And
he becomes our villain, and he is just wonderfully slimy.
He's horrible from the get-go, as bad guys should be.
Yes.
Because he like threatens to cut this guy into pieces until he tells him what
where their stash is.
And Steven Seagal's character,
he's like, what the fuck?
Doesn't like that, right?
Because first of all,
his name is Nico.
Yeah.
Nico doesn't like that. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Because the big thing is they are very concerned about drugs, which also eats into the movie.
Yeah.
They are very concerned about where's the drugs, where's the opium.
Right.
So they're like, what the fuck is going on?
Big opium operation, and Nico is not for it because he stops him.
Why the fuck is like the government smuggling drugs?
And he punches the main bad guy, and his sergeant is like, "Hey, no, we got to go. Like
you have to leave.
You can't do that. Like, and
they're gonna kill you."
And he even says like, "If I don't pop him now, they're gonna come after me later," which is true. And so.
And he's like, I'm done.
He's like, I'm done. And then he gets what, discharged?
He just leaves.
It doesn't really show the rest of his like military.
But basically, he's like done with this. He's done with the special forces, and now it's present day Chicago.
Yep. And his son is getting baptized.
Yes.
He's baptizing his son, so he has a wife and a kid now.
Everything's normal.
He's a detective in the Chicago Police Department. Yes. And he has a partner. Her name is Jax. See, when we remember the names, you know it's a good movie.
You know it's an actual movie.
Exactly. When you actually care about the characters. Yeah. And so we get like our first main foray into like what kind of cop he is.
Because he has a cousin who is he finds out that she's again gone missing, and she's involved with the drugs.
She's in a seedy part of town. So he goes into the bar.
And you know this is like a big deal. I don't know, I guess historically or whatever. If you're watching this movie for the first time and it's like 1988, you're in the theater and you watch this scene.
Right.
And it's just these It's like classic.
Well, you know exactly what's gonna fucking
Because he's in this bar, he's showing the picture, like, hey, do you know this girl? And
Like,
everyone's being
I don't know who this.
everyone's
woman is.
being a fucking asshole.
Including the owner of the bar.
Who plays into the movie.
And is like, get the fuck out of here. Like, we don't know anything. Like, you guys are always trying to hassle me.
Yeah, and everyone's being a dick.
They're all being pieces of shit.
They're all like, yeah, I saw her. I saw the top of her head on my dick.
Well, and he roughs
And
them
he
around.
kicks their ass.
Yeah, he kicks all their asses.
And you know, like, this is like that scene when you're sitting there and, you know, you haven't seen a movie like this in ages. And you sit there in the theater and you watch this scene and you know that this fucking scene, like, people were like, oh, shit.
Well, even watching it at home for, like, the first time in a while, like, you knew, like, I was like, damn, okay.
Well, it's also like, it's like the little things, right?
Yeah.
It's well shot.
It's well shot.
You see all the moves. Like, they make a point of showing you every move. And it's like, there's just something about seeing, like, well shot martial arts.
I also noticed in this movie, like, when they did use slow-mo, it was effective. It wasn't...
Oh, it's very minimal, but it
very
works.
Minimal. There is some slow-mo in here, but it's not annoying. Like, it's not where you're wondering why the hell they use slow-mo.
No, it's genuinely well made.
From the jump, it's good. It's a well-made martial arts movie. But,
He kicks their asses.
He kicks their asses. The bar... He roughs up the bar guy enough to be like, hey, they're upstairs.
Yeah.
Like, they're upstairs. So, like, you see the cousin smoking dope.
Yeah, they're all...
And,
they have... There's a table laid out with cocaine.
With, like, a ton of drugs all over it. And he beats the shit out of the boyfriend.
And the boyfriend's like, hey, I know about a big shipment.
Well, he's trying to bribe him, right? To, like, not get him in trouble.
Yeah.
Because he works for a crime boss. And he's like, I know about a big shipment. They're doing engine blocks, but it's not really engine blocks, right? So they're like, okay, cool. So they set up this thing.
And it's like this meat packing thing. Well, also, he also, like, wiretaps them.
Well, yeah, and, like, you know, he's, like, the dirty, hairy type of detective where he does, like, illegal wiretaps and shit like that.
He's gonna get the bad guys.
Stuff that, like, even back then wouldn't have flown. Like, no detective is getting away with that shit. But, you know, it's a movie.
It's a classic action movie shit.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Because they set up, like, they're on the docks, right?
Yeah.
Of Lake Michigan, because it's all shit in Chicago. And
it's like a meat packing plant.
It's a meat packing plant, and they're ready. And so the bad guys start coming in, and then the FBI fucks it up. Because
the feds come in.
The feds come in and fuck everything up because they're not even they're not in, like, disguise or anything.
They just come in there.
Their fucking car in the middle of everything, and
you get a shootout.
A long string of the feds fucking everything up in this movie.
Yes. And you get a shootout. There's a great scene of where Nico is on the top of a car and they're speeding through traffic.
I love that scene where he's, like, choking the guy, and, like, the guy's like, stop the fucking car.
Because the driver's like, what do you want me to do? Stop the fucking car. And it's like weaving through traffic.
It looks amazing. It looks great.
And there's stunts. A guy falls off a roof.
They tip a truck over. Like, it drives off, like, a bunch of, like, boxes and stuff. It looks so good.
And they stop and they arrest those two guys. And then immediately there's, like, a scene with federal goons. And there's a guy on the phone. And they let all of them go.
Well, okay, so we should say in the engine block, they don't find drugs. It's C4.
They find bombs. They're like, what the fuck?
It's like big bombs, right? So they're like, what?
Military grade weapons.
What the fuck are you doing with these bombs?
Yeah.
And so they have the feds again. And
they let all of them go.
He gets off the phone and he's like, we're setting all of them free. Like, they're all good to go.
Yeah, everything's good.
They even let the fucking bar guy go.
Everyone's free.
From the very beginning.
And they tell the cops, like, yeah, these guys are part of, they're working with us, so you have to leave them alone.
Yeah, they're like informants, basically.
And Nico's like, okay, that's bullshit.
Nico's like, there's something fucking going on
There's some bullshit here. And they follow the two kind of crime bosses. They go to Nico's church, and they just go there. They just drop off some flowers. And they're like, what the fuck?
Well, and the priest stops them and is like, hey, I need to show you
something you have to see.
Yeah.
And
so
in the basement,
he goes downstairs, and there is a bunch of immigrants.
a bunch of refugees hiding.
Yes.
And they're very scared of cops.
Yes.
They're scared of...
There's a particular priest with them.
And he's been helping them a lot. And,
yes.
And you know that this is going to play into the plot, but they're very scared.
Well, they're from like Nicaragua,
Central America.
Central America, right?
And they have already had people try to break in and hurt them. So there's already some things going on.
I love that line where he's like, "The rats keep getting bigger."
Yes, and you know something's up.
Yeah.
And there's a scene later on where everyone's in church.
Yeah, and they're all doing the sermon.
And I love how this scene is filmed because it's like you know something's gonna happen. And this woman goes there and she just leaves a bag in the church and she leaves.
And like Nico doesn't see it until last second, but when he sees it and you hear like a ticking, and I'm sure the thing's not ticking, but you know what it is.
You know what's happening.
So he tells everyone to get down, and there's a big explosion.
And it's just like, I really like the way this is filmed, where it's like super chaotic. You just see flashes of like people's like burned body parts and stuff.
I also love, I mean, I know this might not be the time to bring it up, the soundtrack in this movie,
it's great.
It fits perfectly.
It's great.
It's like smooth jazz and like synthy.
And like rock.
And there's like some like really cool, every time like the bad guys are on screen, they do like this like guitar chord. And like
it's very sinister.
Yeah, this like sinister, like almost like offbeat guitar chord, and every time like he does something cool, it does this like little riff and stuff. It's awesome. I miss movies like this. So. And
there's a terrorist, like a bomb explosion at the church. A lot of people die.
Yeah, and the priest, including the priest, he dies because, they thought he knew something.
And basically,
well, there's a senator, and one of the speakers for the senator
was in the church.
Was the target of the bomb.
Yes.
Yeah, and so. Now there's a plot to kill the senator because he's going after...
there's a whole thing with drug smuggling and the CIA, and the senator is... This one senator is going to like leak everything, and where do drugs come from? They come from Central America.
Yeah. And
basically all like why do they target the refugees and the priest? Because he knows, and he's from Nicaragua, and there's a whole thing about how they want to invade Nicaragua for drugs.
Well, and there's that scene where, like, after the bombing, they try and kill Nico.
Yes.
And it has my favorite line in the entire movie.
This scene is great.
And so it's a firing squad.
The ass kicking in this is great.
And I know we're not doing sequential, but I don't care. It's fine, whatever.
It's an action movie.
So Nico pulls up, firing line starts like annihilating.
Yeah, like five guys just are firing at his car.
And Nico gets the drop on one of them, and they all drop their guns, right? And I love
one of them's like
the schlubby fat guy, of course, is how are you going to take down all of us? Bad, like, what does he call him? He calls him.
I don't know what he calls,
like
but he's
basically
like,
or something like
how
that.
Are you gonna drop all of us?
Like, you're not gonna get the drop on all of us. And he just shoots him.
He just shoots him.
He just shoots him dead. That's
and they go in the store, and he's like gonna like try to arrest them all, and they won't fucking like chill, so they start fighting, and he kicks the shit out of all of them.
Oh, he says, how are you gonna drop all of us, bad man?
Yeah.
And
he just shoots him. And he beats up the other like four guys.
Destroys this fucking.
And this scene is so great. It's just so satisfying.
Well, I love how he throws some guy through like the window and does like this.
It's like one of the few moments of slow mo.
It looks incredible.
Yeah, because he just drops this guy. He like uses him as like a battering ram to drop through the glass like window. It's great.
Really good.
But it's just so satisfying. Like, these guys these stuntmen getting, like, thrown around and punched. And
I don't know. I love this era. It's so good. And so of course now Nico's family is going to be the target of, because they're in danger now, and he's talking with his wife and she's scared.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of everything." And they hear a knocking at the door. So he goes down, and it's the feds. They want to talk.
Well, it's that the classic scene
of like, turn in your badge and
give me your badge and gun.
Yeah, the sergeant's like, "Give your badge and gun. You're off the force.
You've gone too far.
You're under suspension."
And yeah, it's like where he does that, but of course you know that this is just gonna make him go. He's just gonna go. He's gonna fight harder.
So he has his like friend look into people. So he has Jax look into like what's going on and like do some, because he was like, they were gonna arrest him.
Because she's the one who finds out about the senator's like assistant and all that.
Yeah, so
and,
she's like his informant basically. He was
all
still in
the
the force.
Yeah, all the like war crimes in like Central America that they investigated.
Well, and he also has this guy that it's like one of his like. Does he work with him? The guy that calls him and warns him that your family is being targeted?
Yeah, it's like one of his partners on the force.
Yeah.
One of his friends.
Because he gets a call.
Yeah.
And like, you're like, how the fuck did he find out?
Yeah.
So of course they want to look into that too.
Oh, no. You're talking about his ex, his like special forces buddy.
Yeah.
In the very beginning of the movie, he's the guy who tells him like, you have to leave.
Yeah,
like,
the cliche like double cross guy.
But he calls him one day on like a payphone and is like, hey, I only have like 15 seconds until they track this call.
Well, and that's why that's when he gets taken in, right? And so
like
he goes,
like just drop this.
Like, how the fuck did he know?
He's like, just drop this. You have to drop this.
Yep. And so.
And of course he doesn't drop it.
No. I don't know that scene where he goes into like, is it like the stock? It almost looks like a stock market thing, but like I don't. Or was it like a electronics?
He goes like to like an old like contact of his, and has them look up like basically all of his old CIA buddies' connections.
Yes.
And that's when he finds out there's all like, these spooks.
Yeah, there's five people working for the feds.
And they're all in Chicago.
All corrupt.
They're all in Chicago right now.
All those military contacts that were like doing some heinous shit even back in the Vietnam War.
And they're all here now.
Yeah.
Targeting this poor Central American priest. Mm-hmm. Because why? Because they think he knows about their plan to murder the senator. Who's gonna spill the beans? So
they know where the priest and the nun are holding up, and they go over there because they got the drop on him. But the bad guys already are there.
Yeah, they're already interrogating him.
Doing his little truth serum,
his little
shit,
playing doctor, shit, where he's gonna give him a truth serum and then torture him, and he doesn't.
Because he's a fucking 80s bad guy.
Oh, it's great.
And so. Of course, Steven Seagal takes his partner, the older guy. I can't remember his name, to be honest. But they go up and they like sneak in and they hear them yelling at the priest.
Yeah.
And so they know something's up. So they kick the door down and they fucking shoot out.
And there's they go on like the subway. They go on 2 separate cars. So Steven Seagal gets away.
Well, and his partner and Jax get shot.
Yeah. He thinks Jax died.
Right, so he's all pissed.
But Jax is still alive because she was wearing a vest. She's just injured. Mm-hmm. And they're still, like, threatening his family. But you know that he's, like, deep down, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking murder
I'm going to fucking kill all of them.
So he sends his family away.
Yeah.
Sends the wife and kid away.
And he's, like, on top of, like, a building, just watching these guys through like a fucking binocular.
And of course it's the cliche, like his military friend
who tried to warn him but is still working for the government.
He's a double cross.
He's like, okay, like he basically was like, okay, you have to come with me.
Yeah, like,
and then
I think he was at this point. I think they were trying to convey that he was trying to like protect him in like
as much as he could.
Yeah, because he's trying to lead him out by like gunpoint because he knows he won't give up any other way.
But this is basically when the beans get spilled.
Yeah.
For the whole movie, that the government is straight up just smuggling drugs.
Right.
And they are trying to invade Nicaragua. Why? Because they're growing drugs there.
When
they want in on this.
They want to kill the senator because
he's going to spill the beans on them.
Spilling the beans and trying to stop them from doing this.
And he has evidence of like all these like horrendous war crimes they've committed in the name of this. They're trying to kill this priest because he knows about this, and it's just...
Well, because the senator and that senator's, like, the speaker for the senator confessed to these priests that, like, this is what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, in confessional.
Yeah, and this is all, you know, war crimes and all this stuff, and it's just people... It's the title. Above the law.
Well, all these feds think they're above the law.
And that's what it all comes down to is, you know, he even says, like, there's that line where he's like, you know, there's people on death row who've killed, like, 2-3 people, and they probably deserve it. But we know people who've, you know, they've destroyed entire cultures, they wiped out nations, and, like, they'll never...
It's an interesting monologue coming from Steven Seagal.
There's a lot to say about this movie. Just knowing who Steven Seagal is and knowing the world we live in, there's a lot to say.
It is. It's very topical still.
And it's just, I don't know. There's something like I appreciate movies like this where it's like you get your meathead action, but it still has something to say.
I like action. I do like action movies that have like more of a message. It's not just
and it's not even like...
It's not like it doesn't beat you over the head with
that's
it.
The thing.
Right?
It's part of the plot.
It's more subtle. It's part of the plot. But it is pretty topical, and it is like something that like a lot of people should be concerned about.
Because like this movie is dealing with like fallout from the Vietnam War, and you know...
It's not like... And it doesn't have to be like super poignant, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not like First Blood or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, or like The Deer Hunter. Right?
Yes.
It's not going to be like that.
It's not like a drama, but it's like it's there.
But it does have, you know, it kind of makes it more realistic and more like entertaining because
it's like it's
dealing with like real world shit. It's not just, you know, fantasy. And like
it's giving you real world issues in your little popcorn action movie.
Right. It's like it's an action movie that makes you think maybe just a little, right?
Just like gives you like a little,
not a lot,
yeah,
but just a little. Just, you know, just a little taste there.
Real world issues are like happening.
Well, and it makes the world like again more lived in and more realistic because like, you're supposed to be immersed in this. Like you can relate to the characters because you can because these are things that happened. This kind of shit that happens, right? So
and there's that line where, you know, the name drop of the movie where he's like, "You guys think you're above the law, but you ain't above mine."
Yeah, you ain't above mine.
And then all the bad guys show up, and they're like, "All right." They have
like a shootout in this fucking parking garage.
And there's a great scene where the freaking crime boss from earlier that he arrested, he gets like shot in the leg. And then he runs him over and gets stuck on like his rear window.
I do love that they foreshadowed his death.
Yes.
In the beginning action scene with like him, like Steven Seagal on top of the car.
Yes.
Because he gets on top of Steven Seagal's car this time.
And he yells, "Stop the car."
Yeah. And he's like, "Stop the car." Like,
and there's this like...
in the beginning.
Well, I know I've seen this I've seen this location in some other Chicago movie.
Windowed parking garage.
It's like this giant parking structure. I know I've seen this in some other Chicago movie.
I've probably seen it in real life too.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I've been to Chicago multiple times.
We both love Chicago.
And so...
But yeah, he like drives it, busts through like the wall window of this.
Like, I love the dummy work, and I love the stunt of.
Well, because it like it's like you see the car smash through the window.
And at first it's a dummy, obviously, because
and then it cuts to
a live actor, like
an actor falling.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I do love how after everything's said and done, it still shows that car just hanging out the halfway out the
it's great
garage.
Because then he takes another car.
Well, he takes Fox's car.
Yeah, and they shoot out the tires, and there's this awesome scene of it like going down those like loops down the parking garage and like smashing into the walls because they shoot out the tires.
And he like can't control it, and it's. It's awesome. It's really well shot. It's really well done. The music is like crescendoing. It's great. It's like very like white knuckle.
Yeah,
like, it's a great action.
It's a lot of
scene.
fun.
It's a great action scene.
And they catch him, and he's like they basically set up that they're gonna kill this senator before he testifies about everything.
Yeah.
And so the last thing is they're like. The freaking bad guy, the main spook, he wants going to torture him.
He wants to have his fun with with Steven.
He just wants to torture. He wants to torture
with Nico. He wants to have his fun with Nico because he has an hour before they have to murder the senator. So of course he's like, I'm going to play doctor.
Yeah,
I'm going to put a truth serum. And of course,
just for the fun of it.
Yeah, just for the fun of it. Just like, we'll kill him.
Yeah.
I want to have some fun first.
Yeah. Punches him around and stuff. And, of course, he fucking gets out.
Well, I love, because he pretends to be under the influence.
Yeah, he pretends to just be, like, out of it.
And he absolutely annihilates these guys.
He kills every single one of them, and
he like shatters the main bad guy's spine.
He breaks his arm first, and he just snaps his arm in half, and then he breaks his spine, and it's just
it's so satisfying.
I love it.
Such a great. It's so good.
It's just because you spent the whole movie and you want this fucking guy to die horribly.
And I do love the subtlety because it's like it's not this like big gigantic action piece, right? Because we've already gotten that. It's like this little like tight, action piece where the bad guy thinks he's got the upper hand,
and he just doesn't have shit.
Absolutely gets fucking just wrecked in this fucking scene.
And then he goes and he goes to warn the senator that there's like this thing gonna happen, and the end of the movie is like he spills the beans. He spills the beans on everything.
Right, and like you get this final like monologue from
the danger of the danger of having people in the government who are above the law.
Which is
like we can't be truly free.
It's very, very strange.
We can't be truly free if we have people who operate above the law.
It's so weird to hear.
And
to hear Steven Seagal saying
this fucking sack of shit.
Because we
won't go there.
We're not going to go into it, but just look up Steven Seagal and what he did after.
Movies, Jesus Christ.
Just go look at what he looks like now and what he's doing.
Watch
maybe
Kill Switch.
You agree with it. I don't know why you would, but maybe you do.
You probably. I mean, if you do, I don't imagine you listen to this podcast.
I would hope not. And if you stop listening to this podcast, that's okay. And you love new Steven Seagal. It's all right. You do you. You do you. I'm not going to vilify you, but
I love. I love body doubles and
well, not even his movie. Like his movies fucking suck, but like he just sucks as a person.
That's the real issue.
Like he just is fucking terrible.
Like he's a piece of shit.
I could get past like being a bad actor, right? Like like I could get past being a bad. We've seen tons of bad actors.
Oh, we've fucking seen everything.
We've seen fucking everything, but like I can get past that. But he's a terrible person too.
Well, it's also for me. It's like he's a fucking piece of shit, but could he at least make good movies? No.
No.
He can't even do that. anymore.
Maybe I could separate the art from the artist.
Not anymore.
If he actually made good movies,
Instead of just,
I think that's an even bigger sin. Is he made such good movies? Like I love Mark for Death, which we probably will get to.
Yes.
And it's my favorite Seagal movie, but like, it's so weird. It's jarring. Like
going from this to like Kill Switch.
Kill Switch is atrocious, and I haven't even watched anything past that, so who knows? It
No,
probably gets way worse.
It probably does, yeah.
It probably gets way worse than Kill Switch. Kill Switch was probably a good movie comparatively.
Oh my god!
To like his other movies, like beyond Kill Switch.
Kill Switch is gonna be interesting. But this
movie's good though.
It's almost bittersweet.
Like, let's get back to the good stuff. It is bittersweet because we're going to see a lot of good Steven Seagal movies, and it's going to be weird seeing our trajectory because it's like good peak Seagal.
Well, because you'll see, we will see where the
steady decline.
We will see where the decline.
Because he never made it fully into like the movies that are like wouldn't be on this podcast. Right?
Yeah,
they're all kind of like these like. Not to me, but like throwaway, like
to like movies. Critics, I guess. Yeah,
like these kind of like schlocky B movie action things that like rerun on like
or look, this
TNT and
this is our brand.
Yeah,
this movie is our brand.
It is.
This is
because it fits perfectly into our podcast.
Like one of our favorite films of all time, is a movie called Hard Target.
I fucking love Hard Target.
And that is very much
legendary. John Woo,
Van Damme. Like, that is our brand. We love these movies. This is like we love slasher movies, we love horror movies, but if you really,
horror is great, but like I mean, if you've listened to the podcast, we do horror and action.
But if you really wanted to get down to like kind of what really got like our blood pumping, it's stuff like this.
Yeah,
it's movies like this.
This is why it's our favorite like era of action movies,
because there's just something about this, like these mid to low budget, like well made action movies with like your main guy who has like their martial art and they just kick a lot of ass.
That's all you need. It's an action movie. You don't need like, I don't know, like
it's just like it's satisfying.
I'm not gonna get on my soapbox and say like every action movie now is a superhero movie, because it kind of is, but like,
isn't it just so satisfying watching something that's
not superhero shit?
Well, also like it's grounded in like, I don't know, like this movie is grounded in the real world.
That's why I brought that up, because it was like this shit happen. I mean, obviously the action sequences. There's not a lot of that in the real world. But like the corruption and shit, it's grounded in reality.
Well, also the locations.
It's shot on location. It's not like a fucking backlot. It's actual Chicago.
It's real world locations.
Real stunts. There's like squibs. There's like
people getting thrown around.
There's effort being put into making you as excited as possible, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, like there's actually people being thrown around, and
there's stakes. There's like big, not world ending, but like big government corruption stakes, right? So again, it's more grounded in reality, and it's just a good story for a good action movie, because you have intrigue, you have espionage, you have like spying on people, you have all this exciting stuff going on, and it just makes a damn good movie.
Yes,
it makes a damn entertaining movie that has a little tiny bit of a message, and that's perfect.
It's just it's
just
in there,
just peppered in there, and it's not like hitting you over the head with it like a drama would,
but it's there,
and
it makes it more satisfying, because it's like
it's fucking incredible.
You get your meathead lizard brain action.
It just sucks that Steven Seagal had to die.
He unfortunately did.
Rest in peace, Steven Seagal.
Rest in peace.
Let's just say that from now on. He's just, I mean, I don't know.
He died and got replaced
by a body. It is unfortunate. That is unfortunate that happened. I don't know, like there's so much to like, and like I said, the music's great, the choreography's great, cinematography's good, acting's really good. There's like bunch of likable characters on like the good guys side. I don't know, like
Great accents.
there are some really good Midwest accents. They definitely got some. I'm pretty sure people from like, Chicago.
It just, I don't know, has that like raw, on location, like real world filmmaking thing going on.
Yeah, it does. And sorry, Alex's microphone went out for a minute. He said it has that real like raw like filmmaking going on because like it's. Sorry about that, everyone. It's
We're just
basically
doing it live.
Yeah, we are. I literally just redid his microphone live, so that's what he was saying though. It's because it has like actual like Chicago accents, so because they're in Chicago, you would hear that obviously.
Local.
Yeah.
Like local actors and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it's I don't know, it's great. It builds the immersion. It's I don't know, it's just a fucking entertaining ass movie. That's all. Sometimes all you need.
Yeah.
And like if you haven't seen Above the Law, please go watch it. I don't think it's like essential. Like it's not one of my all-time favorite action movies, but it's damn good.
Yeah.
It is damn good, and I think it deserves like some love.
Especially, if you're like us and you're into this kind of era style, I mean, this is very much quintessential.
Yeah, it's essential watching for team coners. It's I think you should because it's like B-movie action gold. Let's get into Shitty to Pretty. We're almost through 88, so obviously we saved all the bangers for like
we did save the real movies for last. I'm gonna say, and this is like I would say very actual, real. What I would give it, not meme. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I think rating it like that is good because I don't know, like I don't think it has. It needs
like Marked for Death, which we'll get to later. That's a 10 out of 10.
It is my favorite Seagal movie, so it's definitely a 10 out of 10.
That is just savage, insane 10 out of 10.
Well, and it's because like they ramp up the action more, right?
The budgets and all that.
They crank it, crank that dial like all the way up in Marked for Death. And since this is Seagal's first movie, obviously this like a lot of people were like, okay, it's a good first show.
Yeah.
But then he went on to do even better than that. So, great start.
But this is a great movie.
Yeah.
This is, like, non-ironically.
No, like, honestly, like, we usually do entertainment value on Shitty to Pretty. I would legitimately give this movie a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, like, this is actually a
like,
good movie.
If I was actually rating it, it would be a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
Like,
this is a good movie.
Like, all the other ones, like, they probably wouldn't even, like...
It depends. Some of them, it depends.
Some of them would go, like, a 9 out of 10. A lot of them would be, like, more like a 5 or 6, maybe lower.
It really depends on the movie.
It does depend on the movie. It absolutely does.
Like Dream Warriors... Actual 10 out of 10.
That's a 10 out of 10. It's like literally top 5 favorite movies of all time.
Like it really depends. But this is an actual good movie.
Actually good movie. A really, really good movie. Like I said, it's not like an all-timer for me. It's not like top 10 like favorite action movies of all time. But it's fucking good.
But this is a really good movie.
You really should watch it. I think you can rent it on Amazon. It's probably on like Tubi
I would not be surprised if it's on Tubi.
It's an old enough movie that it's probably on a lot of stuff. This is like a 1080p rip. It looks really good.
Yes.
It's very crisp. It's very clean. But there's no like big like glaring film mistakes.
Yeah, there's no errors.
Yeah, there's no like they were hoping that you would always watch this on VHS, so it looks shitty enough to like hide like whatever's going on.
Yeah, it's not Kill Switch.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not even VHS era.
Yeah, that was straight up modern day HD.
Seriously, go look up an action scene from this, or just watch this movie.
Yeah.
And then go look up an action scene from Kill Switch. It
the jarring.
It will give you whiplash.
Yeah, just look up the scene and kill switch of the guy falling out the window.
Or the action scene in the bar.
Oh my god.
Where he has to ADR all his like lines and it just shows his head whipping into frame. With a fucking...
That scene, I think, broke me.
With a stunt double that's clearly not Steven Seagal.
I think that scene broke me.
Yeah, that scene...
I've never seen...
That's, I think, where we both stopped the movie.
I've never seen a movie scene that was so desperate to try and prove that someone was there that was not actually there.
I just love his head whipping into the
It's just the one shot of him, like...
It's his head, like, literally, like, whipping into frame.
And they just reuse it.
And then they ADR lines over a stunt double.
And it's just an ADR guy saying, like, ooh, I broke your hand. I broke your leg. I just broke a rib.
It's so bad.
Oh, my God. Killed me.
How the mighty have fallen.
Bro.
How the mighty have fallen.
I can't fucking believe it.
From fucking Under Siege and Marked for Death to fucking Kill Switch.
Fucking...
And whatever the fuck came after that, I just didn't even bother. I was like, fuck this.
There was one of the god-awful Ip Man sequels.
Oh, fuck.
Where Steven Seagal's body double has a fight with Mike Tyson's body double.
Listen.
I'm
going to hold everyone's hand here.
Oh.
There is one, and I don't care. We might get hate for this. There's one good Ip Man.
No, that's like actual, like factual.
Everything else, and that franchise is absolutely rotten. Like,
listen,
franchise can eat my entire ass.
Listen, every country on the planet has to have their bullshit ass slop franchise that gets popular.
What is crazy is...
And China was like...
What?
We got it, man. We got our one stupid ass bullshit franchise.
The crazy thing is, Ip Man 1 is legitimately a fucking masterpiece of a martial arts movie. It's fucking awesome.
And then
they're just like, yeah, but what if we didn't continue that?
What if we
were just like made bullshit the rest of the fucking franchise, including one where he like literally has an action scene where he stops a guy from smoking around children. Like that's how one of the fight scenes starts. Ip Man is insane.
Oh,
it is
God.
insane. Like the nosedive that fucking like it barely took off. It was like, oh, this first one is fucking awesome, and then everything else is just fucking shit.
And then they're like, wow, this was popular. Let's fuck it up.
I don't know how they continue making those fucking movies.
Bro.
And Donnie Yen's not like a bad actor. No. He's really not. He's really good.
And then they fucked it up.
And they're just like, hey, can you just not do good in the rest of your... Like, can you be like a good martial artist, but like we're gonna like put you in the most bullshit situations, and then... A bunch of actors that like are like washed up
meme shit,
fucking just stupid shit. This episode's not about Ip Man, but like if you have, just go watch the first Ip Man. That's all you need to see.
Yeah, look, we're getting into that phase of these action movies, so you're gonna hear more martial arts movie shenanigans because this is
Once we get into Jet Li, I have a lot of stuff to say about Jet Li.
Oh.
I have a lot of...
Once upon a time, Will, there was a movie...
I love Jet Li.
There was a movie called War.
Don't.
With Jet Li and Jason Statham. And I saw this movie in the theater.
Action here. Two huge, at the time, gigantic action.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, these two guys are in one movie together? This is going to be great. And then I watched it.
I think we'll get there. I think War is going to be on our podcast.
And I was like...
It's going to be a while, but...
Wow, this is ass.
Yeah.
Dog. Like how they massacred my boys.
Nothing happens in that movie.
No.
Nothing fucking happens.
War?
There's no war in that movie at all. Should be called like anti-war. It's just like fucking people talking.
And the most badly filmed fight scenes.
Yeah, and they're like few and far between.
I saw it then in the theater. Can you imagine that?
I would rather, and we're talking about these kind of action movies, I'd rather watch X versus Sever.
I remember that movie. That was some fucking
That's some crazy,
wannabe Matrix bullshit.
They tried. They really
they tried.
Oh, they tried. I mean, I would rather watch that than War, though.
There was money on screen, I guess.
Sort of.
I don't know where it went.
I don't either, because it looks like ass.
Oh, man. Half of it was just dudes shooting and nothing in slow-mo.
Yeah.
It was based on a video game. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, in the video game.
A Game Boy
game. A Game Boy game. Can you believe that? I knew we were cooked on the 1, too. The 1, oh my god, the 1.
You know, the 1 has some fun moments.
It does have some fun action scenes, but for the most part, it's just not great.
It's not, I mean, it's better.
It's no Kiss the Dragon or Romeo Must Die, but...
Kiss of the Dragon is amazing.
I love Kiss of the Dragon. It's incredible.
The French... The whole, like, set in France thing is great. Kiss of the Dragon is a lot of fun. I love the, like, 2 seconds where someone gets impaled and they do the X-ray footage.
Yeah.
Like the X-ray vision of the freaking thing stabbing through them.
Like the Mortal Kombat thing.
It's so great. It's only on screen for, like, 2 seconons.
I know, and that's the only time they do it.
The end fight where they're just surrounded by a lake of fire. Yeah. Like, just extra nonsense.
I could talk all day about these fucking action movies.
Oh, I grew up with this shit.
Again, this is like our era.
No, I love this shit. I adore this shit.
Mm-hmm. We'll get into some Jackie Chan shit too.
Jackie Chan. Christ. Like, yeah, Kiss of the Dragon.
We'll see some Dolph Lundgren shit.
We're
gonna see, like, probably some Schwarzenegger shit. I don't know if a lot of his stuff is gonna be in. There's like low enough to review.
PM Entertainment.
Yeah.
All of their stuff with, like, Gary Daniels and guys like Jeff Speakman. Like,
it's an exciting
Drive with Mark Dacascos.
Yep. This is going to be an exciting time for the podcast because we're getting into our bread and butter on the action movies.
And again,
like, a lot of those, don't get me wrong, we watched some really cool action movies in the 70s, and we watched some cool action movies before this, but this is like the catalyst to, like,
this kickstarted our idea for this.
Yeah,
is this kind of stuff.
Because
we have bonded heavily over our love of the masterpiece, Hard Target.
Hard Target is, like, incredible.
The John Woo masterpiece, Hard Target, is, like, we've bonded over this movie. We've evangelized people to this movie. Like, we've told people, and we've been like, watch this movie, and they're like, I don't know what this is, and then they watch it, and they're like, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, I know.
Be like, did you know he punches a snake in that movie? And I'm like, yes, I know, and it's incredible.
He punches a snake. He stands on a motorcycle. He grabs a flaming fucking piece of 2x4. It's incredible.
It's such a good movie.
Like, this is...
Please go. Go watch this, and then go watch Hard Target.
Yes.
I think Hard Target is low enough rated that it will.
And if you have,
on the podcast too.
Like, I'm not joking. If you have recommendations along these lines,
please, if you are, like, a fan of Hard Target and, like, these kind of action movies, I beg of you, give me recommendations that I have not heard of.
Like Hard Target, Mark for Death, Dark Angel, Universal Soldier, these kind of movies. If there's something there, because trust me, I've gone down the rabbit hole. I want to know.
Even stuff like Kickboxer, I don't like.
Kickboxer's amazing.
I love Kickboxers.
I'm saying my Kickboxer will be on this. It will be on the podcast when it gets 89. Yep. I'm just saying that right now. It will be there.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to go into this era of action movies because, like, now we get to the real shit.
This is our stuff.
This is the real shit. We've gone off on, like, a 15-minute tangent about it, so
this is why you tuned in.
I don't know how this episode's gonna do, but here we are. So anyway, back on track. Go watch Above the Law.
Yes.
And do all the stuff.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Remember to do that. I think that's all I have to say about Steven Seagal's ass right now. So
you think we've yapped enough?
I think we have. So for They Mostly Come Out at Night, this has been Will.
This has been Alex.
And we'll talk to you all later.
Bye.
I'm gonna drop all of us, badass.
Oh, Jesus.